Testicle difficulties. Okay. Let's get it that way a little. That's pretty much with the trees. You really can't get a good focus on it. I'm about 85% complete with the Christmas decoration down here. I built and made that wreath years ago, well, 2-3 years ago. And they're really not wanting to place it in the yard anymore. So I said, well, has a Christmas tree in it, it already has ornaments. You can't see the ornaments that I've already placed on it as well, because you know the focus isn't that good. Give me a couple more minutes. You're a good boy, Jiggy. You watching GG? She's coming back to action, he is. You're a good boy, G. You surprised him? Jiggy? Good boy, G. Good boy, Tiggy. You're a good boy. I tell you, you healthy as ours, huh? You're a good boy, Tiggy. You're helping Dad up there, ain't you? You're helping TT? Good boy, you are. Get a vacuum in tomorrow. Vacuuming. I like my new improvement here. Leaking. Getting there.
Hey, Donald. Open wants to know, since T ain't growling at you, can you try to put a pad up under him so he don't piss on the couch?
It took the rest of the week to complete Christmas shopping and get decorations. It does, man. It seems like the real rhythm of time that things normally took is taking a little more time than it shouldn't. It's kind of wacky. Yeah. The real rhythm of time. I've realized that too. The rhythm of time is just. Okay. It's JT, man. Hoping good healing for you, bro. There you go. Get some of that good healing for you. I got a little beard cream in me. Let me get that piece of beard cream out of me. They're all running off again. The sun went down and they're running off. Yeah, Bubba. Man, I'm sorry to hear about that. You know, I've been. No one deserves a lot of the things going on like that. I don't know if the dog upstairs is getting a miracle or if all the praying and all the attention. I mean, 2, 3, 4 days ago, he looked like he was a goner. He's still a little real skinny right now, but he was just like laid out on the side. Eyes were crusting shut. His breathing has been wonderful. Every time I look at him, he's just breathing great. Yeah, that's awful. And hey Devil's Reject. And when I went in the garage, normally how I take care of the dog in the late morning, early afternoon, he was in the box and he wagged his tail at me and got happy. And I give him his fresh water and his food, and I'll grab his leash after I pick up if there's like a small puddle of pee or poop that he did at, the middle of the night while people were sleeping. And I'll pick it up, and normally while I'm picking it up, he'll come by me, he'll, lick at my face, he'll be waiting at the door to do his bathroom break again to, get back and get his water and get his food. And he wasn't getting up. So, I reached in and threw the collar over his neck. He has the choke chain and that leash, the plastic leash where they got a 30-foot lead. And I got it on his neck. And I'm like, come on, Bubba. Come on, let's go get your pee. And he just wouldn't move. And they kept him in there all day like that. Till the next day they kind of realized, like, oh, wow, the dog ain't moving. Something's going on with him. So Newt, with it, pertainly being Newt's dog, and Newt adopted him, broke him out of the animal control, got the chip in him, got his shots, because they kept letting him out the door and running around every time Newt would try to go back to lunch. He brought him in the home, and all last week, for about 4 or 5 days, he just lay on the side with real good breathing though. And he was getting drinks of water through a big syringe. Feeding him a lot of potatoes, mashed potatoes, real good soft food, because he wasn't wanting to chew a lot. They've been using potty pads underneath him if he goes pee. He's had real bad stools. They woke up this morning, the dog was off the floor. Nobody moved him. He was on the couch, and they're like, he is no. The beginning of this month, he turned 9 years old. In the beginning of November, he turned 9 years old. And, yesterday they realized he was kind of scooting a little bit. He'd drag and scoot a little. They're like, look, when I got up and went to get in the shower this afternoon and this morning, because I'm kind of on a night owl schedule. I'm on my mother's schedule. She's a big night owl and does a lot of night evening work, and I'm always, on her schedule, other than, how my normal work schedule will be. Bright and early out the door working, getting home 2:30, 3 o'clock. I ain't in that schedule no more. Anyways. He's on the couch, all not totally full of strength, but they're like, well, if none of us put you there, how did you get there? So then they went and he went and tried to they went and tried to feed him and help him out, and he got very growling at him. Like, don't fuck with me right now. I'm at the point where I'm doing what I'm doing. Just please don't mess with me. If I'm getting around and I'm doing what I'm doing, let me get at what I'm doing right now. And the 2 or 3 times I've walked up there, he's wagging his tail at me. And I guess with the way the kids get a little rambunctious, and then they all are going at him at once, they're confining his space. And I'm like, well, he really ain't growling at me. He did one light little, that's it to you, gonna be nice to Uncle? And he wagged his tail again, and I gave him a little pet on his nose, you know. I said, if you're moving like that, you're gonna make it, buddy. I'm gonna make sure you make it. Yeah, that's Tiggy's dad that I'm talking about for a minute. So, you know, that's where he's at right now on the couch. He's actually not laying on his side, which is a very good sign. He's, you know, laying with his head up. He's not on his side. So he could hopefully be on a good road of recovery. There's Tiggy Bubba. Tiggy boy. That big dad's getting a little better. If he's holding his head up and holding his body up and moving, look like Big T might be getting a little bit better. I know you're helping him. You've been sitting on top of that doorstep at that top stair watching old Dad. You sense it, you good boy. Mm-hmm. You're helping Dad, aren't you? Uh-huh. Okay. Let me bring the light down. Push it back up a little. There you go. Well, he's barking at all the commotion. The kids are very loud-footed, and they're always running. I walk very silent-footed. I mean, they stomp up and down the stairs. Very aggressive. I like to try to keep a good, peaceful, silent, clean approach. They're just like very, you know, kids are always on the go, on the go, on the go, on the go. You start doing something, they want to get in the way. Curious. I guess we were all like that, like kids. I remember getting cussed at and told, stay out the front room when I tell you to. You know, when the company's over and you're over there, Mom, Dad, Mom, Dad. No, I told you that's it. I got company. Go in your room, play your video games. Stay out of my hair for an hour or two. Well, okay. To make the long story short, hopefully he's on the road to recovery. He is standing upright, and his head's upright. You know, he's not like he's all slopping laying on his side no more. So that's a good thing. Anywho, that's kind of off topic of what the stream's about today. One of my good faithful buddies, I just labeled him for the stream. Virgo lovers, been there loyal. Just came from him a couple of years ago as a gift. He sent a package, 2-day shipping last week, and it finally got here. So now we have a package to open. I'm not going to show none of the names on it for certain purposes. So we'll be opening the package here within a couple minutes. Thank you again, you know. Even though it's late, thank you for the birthday, but we'll combine it all in one birthday Christmas gift. I really appreciate it, bro. Really. Yeah, man. Big thumbs up on that. To fill you in on kind of a little bit more of the drama, Devil's Reject was wondering, who's in jail, who's here. I don't want to put no business out. It's one of the viewers that's in the room's sister did a very bad thing to him, and then thought she can get away with it. She damn near dismembered, broke his hand into pieces with the hammer. While he's getting medical attention and things, they vandalized and destroyed the man's work truck and vehicle. I mean, did a real bad deed to their brother. Well, to her brother. To stop that story. That's his personal business, but that's why I didn't say his name. I just said another good, faithful viewer. It happened to one of them. And, oh, God, bro. You don't gotta do that, man. You don't got to. Like I say, I don't have much to offer unless I find a way to get a little bit of this work. I'm at Craigslist every day. Work ads, work ads, work ads. I see, man, I could have been right now. Monday, people are hiring in a store for loading parcel boxes on pallets to send out. They said, we need a Christmas rush. It's in a hurry. I'm like, man, that could be that could be my couple months of money. Man, I got to get there. Somebody help me. Get me there. Get me there. I want to work. I work night shift. I work whatever. I need it and I want to work. I love working. Virgo does. Anywho, I guess they need me a little more around here. Held hostage. They'd be mad if I had money and I'd be glad. Okay, but yeah, we got a package. Kind of in here, scuffing down the. It's the longest I've ever had a cup of coffee. Another good, graceful gift from Virgo Lover. Really appreciate that. Cheers to you, buddy. Definitely cheers to you. I got another 2 drinks there. And so I am feeling a little strained and stressed. No faking with the bacon. Intoxicate yourself, and we'll probably, after I close the stream, we'll sit down and try to enjoy a little double XP on Black Ops. No faking to the bacon. Bon appetit. Hope y'all are going to be able to have a little, family gathering or something celebrative for our Thanksgiving. They got a big mess they got to clean up for it to happen here. If not, I guess it'll be sitting at the edge of somewhere with a plate in your lap, and I'm not about that. boy. And to be nice to my old buddy, old pal here, let me show you a little trick. Sit down. Come here. Show him. Sit down. Ready? Good boy. You're happy. Good boy. You're welcome. Get you a drink of water. Catch you a nap. There you go. Get you a good nap. It's going to be quiet for a little bit. Oh, that's what I get for thinking. It's going to get quiet. Then you hear... Yeah. Catch you a good nap. We'll do dinner 7:30, 8 o'clock. Okay? Let me complete this cup of coffee. Thanks again, guys. Thank you all for tuning in. Sorry I haven't been making much of a live broadcast. You know, I've been keeping in touch with a lot of people through gaming broadcasts. That way I can kind of like do two things at once. The new game come out, so I'm all like gaming freaking on the new game. Okay, let me get this over in the back room, rinse it out real quick, and yeah, well, it also helps people that haven't seen the game, or, you know, obviously you see my connection is a little bad with my performance, but hey, I'm just happy to have a warm place, a place to take a shower, a place to have a video game. I am very thankful to everyone. A lot of love. Yeah, let me get all this put up and check out what we got here from Buddy Virgo Lover. About another 2 minutes. Good boy, buddy. Good boy. Good boy, Tiggy. Tiggy's a good man, too. Yeah, he's going to be a little grumpy for a little bit. I'm trying to help him. Hope he's doing a wonderful job helping T. Hope is doing a super good job helping T a lot. I tell them kids they can't aggravate him. That's all the key in him healing. Yeah, they gotta not aggravate TT. Huh? Yeah, the better he can, I know, the better he can get healed up. I know. I think TT gotten some bad scraps in there where he was eating the styrofoam and then he ate his new bed. He was chewing on all the hoses to the fish tank. I think he got something clogged up in those guts. Hopefully he can get it out of there so he can get that butt up working. Yeah, Big Chi he chewing too much. Either that, or when he was pushing that, yeah, when T was moving the four-wheeler around, or the kids, that goddamn two-wheeler, that dirt bike either fell on his back end. And I tell him, you put things away, you put it right, and put it correct, you ain't gonna have accidents. They never want to listen to me. assist and manage, and I can conduct any workload. I want to be a manager for a business. I want to start goddamn doing housework, house flipping, and I want to put you two to goddamn work cleaning it. I'll get my goddamn nephews to help me out a little bit, give them some extra working money. Get one of you in a goddamn driver's license and a cleaning van. And when you ain't cleaning a home or anything I'm fixing behind us, you can put a hat on there and goddamn go doing clean in the morning time. Something's got to give. I'm a very good person for you. Come on. Where you are. Right. Okay. Propaner, man, thank you, dude. Long time. How's you and the son doing, man? Good to see you again. Many holiday wishes for you. Good to see you again, buddy. Thanks for taking a little time and tuning in. We got a better late than never Chris' birthday gift from Virgo Lover. We're gonna bring out that old buck knife and slice into it. Thank you, Virgo Lover, again. Took me a couple of minutes to get that box open. I keep this knife so sharp I could shave with it one day. Okay. Again, thanks a lot, bro. Okay. Got the tape done. I was trying to get the sealant. That blade across it a little. Thank you, buddy. I kind of switched Christmas up a little. I didn't want to put that white tree up. It's pretty much wore out, dude. The white tree I normally do. Had her goddamn piss the nude off for no reason. name wants. Oh man, bro. Dude. Oh man. Oh man. Mm-hmm. And come on, and drive us here. Do us here. And driving them crazy. Man, my old man does not deserve none of that. Man, Bubba. Even though we're beat up and having a rough season. Awesome. Awesome. That's awesome, bro. Got me a nice beer koozie. He got me a Batman one once with a cape on it. Let me show you that one. You're a very good gifter, Virgo lover. You know how to surprise people with good gifts. This is a prior gift from Virgo lover, just like the custom shirt you got for me here. Let me show you what he did to the back of it. Put my username, uncleDONALD420, on the PlayStation shirt. Thank you, bro. Thank you for that gift at the time. Yeah, I got the bat cape. Beautiful, brother. Beautiful. Very beautiful. And you see, it's all here taken care of. When I got my buddy JP the same gift, because he's really into Batman, he used to stream with the bat cowl on and stuff. I didn't have much money at the time, but I had a little bit of money, and I sent him one, and he uses it every day, he says. And he had the idea, because, you know, you get your hand on it, you get a little dirty, and these are washable. So I've washed it once and taken very good care of it. Yeah, I'm kind of ashamed of the way. I need to get me a good carpet down there. We need to redo things for the dog's environment. Yeah, got that there. Thank you, bro. Thank you a whole lot. Got that wall. Match the Niner koozie. Very well appreciate it. Place this with the other one. There he is. There he is. There he is, bro. Man, long time. We've been so worried about you, Bakos. Hope you got my messages, man. Man, we can only understand. That's what I've been thinking. I bet you that guy been working so much. Man, dude, good to see you and hear from you again. We got a late Virgo lover birthday gift. A nice koozie. Even though we're beat up this year, hey, I'm a 49er faithful since I think it was the Super Bowl when they went against the Bengals, when it was Montana to Rice. And then when Young took helm, left-handed quarterback, was right at the time when I was really involved with football in high school. Yeah, buddy, man, we've all been asking about you, man. Good to see you, dude. Good to see you. Got a nice koozie. Okay. Oh man, bro, this really will help. I'm not gonna slice into this and open this until I need it. Nice comfortable rain poncho. If I gotta get out, walk the dogs. Appreciate that, bro. Really appreciate that. Nice rain poncho. I'm gonna keep that sealed until it's time to open that and use that. Yep, yep. We're on the same page with that. You wanna see it? I got a nice raincoat. So when I take you for a walk, hopefully TT can go back out there for a walk. Look at him. Look at him, dude. No, you didn't get no Tiggy treats this time. And those aren't treats this time. You're a good boy. That's when it rains. Uncle stays dry. You want to look? You just looked at it. I know. Say thank you. Thank you, Virgo. Okay, shh, 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 shh. And my God, man. This pretty much completes any of the 49er apparel that I've really been wishing I had. Matches the shirt my buddy got me last year. And I tell you what, I'm opening that up. That's going to go on the head right now. Awesome, man. Thank you, dude. You don't forget. You know the perfect things to get. Thank you, Bob. Man, sorry the camera only does 720. It's your ornaments up there. A couple of my basic ornaments are up there. What I will do, I'll do a photograph with my phone because it'll come in more clear, and I'll let you get more focus in it. Just this projection only goes to 720. Oh man. Okay. It says SF on it, 47. I don't know if that's the company or their... Oh, okay, that explains to you. A raised 47 cuff knit. Okay, let me be very careful. Getting the old tag and stuff off. Don't want to pull at it and get a loose thread on it. Okay. Find the back end of that. Okay. Now I had to grab them fingernail clippers. Clip that tag off. Thank you guys. I don't know if y'all remember when I first made the wreath, when it just had there's a big white miniature Christmas tree in the middle of it. Originally it was just, I don't know if you remember the story. That wreath is what the town, Quantico, when I lived there, they used to hang them on the street lights. And that wreath blew off. And it was leaning against the street pole for like, I'd say about 3 or 4 days. And I was leaving the bar one afternoon, because I used to hang out at the bar a little bit. And it was still there, and I'll tell you what, I picked it up and brought it to the house. Always get clever with it. Okay. Hold on, Chicky Bear. There's the other end of it. Okay. Keep my old trusty key ring here. I carry a portable can opener. That used to be a Niner bottle opener for twist top and pop top. It had the Niner symbol on it. God, I bought that like 95 when Young was at home. And always keep a good pair of clippers on for fishing, or just know where my clippers are for my nails. Got the old trusty hook to hang on that belt loop so you never lose it. Okay. Here we go. Here we go, bro. Thank you. Very well needed, and it came at the perfect time. The cold weather is here. Oh, man. Nice. Nice, buddy. Thank you, man. Very well appreciated. Big hug. Bro fist. 2 thumbs up. Yep, I decorated it behind where I'm at against the wall. And then one day I started looking at a lot of the ornaments. And I decorated a lot of good ornaments in it. I restrung the lighting on it. Okay, get this trash picked up. Give me a quick minute. I'm gonna dispose of my trash. Add the box with the other boxes. Put these items in a very nice, safe place. Be back in a minute or two. Take you a break. Smoke them if you got them. Grab you another beer. We'll put the stream going for. We hit an hour already. Well, what time is it here? It's a little after 6. I'll shut the stream down around 6:30 or 6:45 on my time. It ain't much, man, but the smallest gift can be very, amazing to people. Especially things they like. That's awesome, brother. Awesome, man. Very awesome. Okay, let me get this all in a nice, convenient well taken care of place. Good boy you are. And if they're still here, I'm gonna let them know, show them, the gifts, so they, and I'm gonna take a look at Taylor, because they asked me to make sure his since they're kind of growling at him, but if they're gonna get in my way, he's gonna get very aggressive. Let me. She's riding me around. Ah. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. He is. Very good man. Very, very good man. That guy is. Very, very good man. A lot of people that view and associate with me are very good people. And that's one thing. How come everyone you know is good? How come they do? That's why you want to put yourself around bad company. Put yourself around good, you do good. The good reflects. Okay, let me check on Big T up there. Come on. Up my butt. Come on. I know you want to see Dad, but you can't. Dad's being super aggressive. Chicken's being super aggressive. Watch out. It's the last thing we need. See what my buddy got me? This is all we got. go. Okay. Shh. He's doing pretty good, Taylor. He's still upright. He's moving his head. Looks like he's finally able to clean and lick after himself. He started wagging his tail and cleaning up his area. They're doing it. Yeah, I really wish we had better focus. Because no matter how much I tried to make it where I could angle the wreath more like, you know, at an angle towards where the TV is. And that's the best way I could catch a floor wrap. A floor raptor. A floor joist, floor raptor. A lot of people I know are really trying. But the big problem they're having where I live, Bacos, I seen it on the news the other day. These inner city gangs are hijacking the FedEx and the UPS trucks at gunpoint because iPhones, PS5s, and people's gifts are in the trucks. They're literally 3 men at a time are hijacking the driver, small arm robbing him with a gun at his face. Then when they get him out, another guy climbs in. The other guy gets in, where they leave the other guy hopeless, hoping he don't get shot or whatever. Then they run off with the truck. Okay. But what I don't understand, if that package is able, that, you know, like the one I just received from Virgo Lover, if that package is that able to track, how come all those other packages that these people are stealing out of those trucks, and even the trucks ain't that hard to track to where it is at that time to track these people down? It is crazy, man. I only know 2 people right now, Bacos. They're in the eastern part of Canada. They were able to get theirs. I think one buddy got his through Best Buy, and I'm not sure where the other buddy got his. He had to do, like, you know, keep clicking and ordering and hoping he was one that was able to get at that store when they were only having so many. He got lucky enough where his order went through and they called him and let him know that he could pick it up, that they didn't need to deliver it to him. But he had to call, he had to let them know about the time he'd get there. Then it was kind of like a meet and greet. Okay, you know, where's your ID? Where's your your proof of purchase, you know, your ticket order, and when they confirmed that, they handed it to him. They let my other buddy, well, yeah, that's the buddy I'm telling you. They let him do that. I know a couple other people in the States, they have been at websites constantly. And we even looked at QVC, because I seen QVC, that's where I normally was getting a lot of my stuff, where you can do 5 easy pays. You pay your first easy pay and shipping, and then it will come to you within 2 or 3 business days. When they had it available, as quick as it was available, saying in stock, I let one of my buddies know in Washington State, and he said as soon as he noticed, you know, because I showed him the screenshot and everything, hurry up, go check out here. As soon as he tried to get on, they were already out of stock. And that's what a lot of people are just finally deciding on doing. Just ride it out. Let people, you know, go through this Christmas bustle and hustle. And then when they're more conveniently available, it should be easier for us. Cool. And that is a game that I know the buddies are playing. They both have the Demon Souls, PlayStation exclusive. My one buddy did have a little bit of a problem with his Black Ops crossover from PS4 to PS5. He had a little bit of problem with that, not cooperating properly, but everything else he seems to be very happy with. You know, the way Demon Souls is working. And that's what my buddy was saying. He's been very well into that game. He's glad that worked out. I really haven't had a lot of contact with the UK and the European viewers. I really haven't, honestly. And you know, there isn't nothing that I really changed. I realize a lot of it's changed. You know, the monitoring through the web, through PlayStation, through YouTube, and I've been hoping to follow all the guidelines properly, but I don't understand why a lot of the across the Atlantic company hasn't been either notified when I'm streaming or whatever. So to make a long story short on that, I haven't heard from Agent Woober. I noticed he would tune in for a little bit. I haven't seen him in about 7-8 months. Say about 4 or 5 of the other people from Ireland. I haven't seen any of them connecting. So I don't know what, and they're in a high lockdown and quarantine right now. So it's crazy. The scamdemic, the pandemic, whatever people are calling it. I've been so negated and hanging on there. I've been cut off so much. I've almost pretty much been sober, dude. Pretty much. I haven't had any of the the Magic MJ that I like to get at times. When I do get a little extra money, I've been ordering CBDs from Kentucky at very good deals compared to the smoke shops here in Virginia. For an eighth of CBD, because you know CBD is legal all across the states. I'm in a non-recreational state, so it's still legal. But they charge here for an eighth of CBD at the smoke shop with tax almost $40. So I started looking on the web. I can get with shipping a quarter ounce of CBD from a distributor and a grower from Kentucky. I can get it ordered, shipped, and at my home in 3 to 5 days for $22-23. And I'm like, how am I getting double from a state across the mountain for cheaper than what the guy in the shop is selling in Virginia? Virginia is, it's crazy in Virginia, man. And I've been trying to keep everything as clean, Lysol wiped, you know, the bacterial wipes, Clorox, Lysol wipes. I've been keeping, I redid Tiggy's area. If he accidentally, because he has like a big tarp that I use. And he might do a little pee puddle, or in the middle of the night when I'm snoozing, he might cut a turd or leave a little pee puddle. And I'm always picking it up immediately. And then I've been using, what's it called? Distilled bleach in a spray bottle. I'll put about that much bleach at the bottom. Then I'll distill it with water, shake it up and spray it down, and just scrub that area super clean for him. I mean, so clean my eyes are watering. I got snot oozing out my face. Complete BS, if you ask me. Honestly, I've been saying from the beginning, protect the house most vulnerable, elderly underlying conditions to gain power. Yeah. And they're scared to admit that this is an act of war. Because if they admit it's an act of war, all this presidential bullcrap in America, and if it's an act of war, they're not going to inaugurate a new president. Because it's an act of war. That's in the code of America. And whatever this goddamn election went through, man, they cheated that election so much. Huh. Yeah, this is a very rough state to get along with. This is more of a state for the government and the military and what they're doing on top of the hill at DC. Yeah. They did, Virgo Lover. They cheated a lot. And old Trump's catching it. He's catching it. He ain't giving up. Yeah, they're catching it. There's elderly people saying, I've lived in Arizona all my life. Why is my vote registered in New Mexico? And, oh yeah. I did an early vote, but I didn't do a ballot vote where it went in a box or they had to tally it. I did a Scantron vote, I think the Thursday before our election day, and I did the Scantron vote. I watched it go into the machine where I knew my vote was already accounted for. So hopefully I know that my vote went in fairly and considerably. A lot of other votes got cheated. I could say plagiarized, not properly taken care of. So yeah, man, we're hanging in there though. I'm really happy to see Bakos. You're here in tune. I'm Pro Painter, tuned in for a little. I sent a bunch of invites out to people. We seem to have about 25-30 minutes ago, we seem to have 8-9 people in here. But I guess other people are stalking, mocking you. What's he doing? Where's he at? Who's he talking to? You get a lot of that stupidness spying on you, stalking on you, trying to shut you down, hack into you more. Yeah, he's being real hyperactive now. Tiggy is. It could be a lot of that, because you've noticed that too. They'll start kicking at the door, cussing at you through the stream. I'm like, man, dude, you're a young kid. I say adult audience only. F you, F him, F that. Why are you talking about us? I said, well, if you stay out of my goddamn business, I wouldn't have a reason to. Okay, Bubba. Man, good to hear from you. Hope to stay in touch. Even if you send me some of those good pictures, the decoration, the food. Good to see from you, hear from you. Hope all is well for you, your family. I know you already had your Thanksgiving last month. They got so much of a mess up there, it's a catastrophe. That's them. That's where I'm at. I started doing Christmas lights last evening. I get out the shower, they're in there plagiarizing. They got the whole box of Christmas lights behind my back, laying in the middle of the floor, just acting me around. I say, be you. Be who you are. Be a leader, and don't goddamn mock me. I mean, good to see you again, buddy. I'm glad you're doing good. And that's the only guest that me and Virgo Lover had. I say he's in the same field of work, Virgo Lover, building, construction. I'm sure he's going through a lot of hustle bustle before the big winter hits up there, and trying to get little jobs complete to build that winter nest egg. That's one thing they don't realize about up there up north. Yeah, you gotta get your nest egg built up, get your money built up, get yourself situated. If not only the pandemic puts you down, the storm puts you down for a couple days. Totally understand. And I'm glad you were able to tune in, man. I'm not just worried about not hearing from you or wondering how you been, buddy. Very, very good to hear from you. Yeah, I'm gonna wait till it calms down, hopefully, up there. I have to get that dog close enough where they're not gonna aggravate him. I want to get him a real low bucket of water, because obviously his head's up. He can drink. And he won't let us put a pee pad under him. I'm not going to try to grab at him and touch at him if he gets aggressive. And I'm not going to try to move his body around. Because that's obviously what he's trying to let people know, you know. Please don't grab at me. Don't bother me. If you see me crawl from the floor from laying on my side for 4 or 5 days, and I crawled from this couch, crawled on the floor, crawled on the recliner, crawled on the other couch, and got myself up there, the dog's obviously letting them know. You know, don't goddamn aggravate me and bother me. I'm an old dog. He turned 9 years old. Yeah, buddy, I walked in there, Bacchus. I don't know if you're still here, but Taylor was laid out on his side for a long time. Almost looked like he was a goner, so. He's upright, his head's upright today, the first time. And I'm hoping he seems to be on the road to recovery. Yeah, you know, like you just don't want to be screwed around with. Don't aggravate the dog, man. Don't do it. I tell these kids, don't stop. Don't turn the radio on. Don't aggravate that dog. Hear what they were doing to Newt? Stop aggravating your dad, your grandpa. Inconsiderate. In consideration. Yes, I still got a little Thanksgiving mixed up with the Christmas. Still got the Indians. A couple scarecrows still hung up. I'm gonna redo a little bit of that wreathing. I might string that across the top end there. Once I get those Indians down, I could, and that scarecrows, I can complete the final touches here. And then my first step for Christmas, when I take down all the fake leaves, I wrap them around the at the top of the cul-de-sac where the mailbox is. I put a bunch of them around the mailbox, and then we have a wooden fence that goes across the front of the driveway and down the side, and I wrap the leaf foliage around that, the plastic leafage. When I take that down, I normally do the Christmas. I wrap garland and things and hang decoration there. But my main goal before it gets very frigid is to get the lights strung first. If I can get the lights hung and strung first and get that out of my mind and hair, that will be good success. Hopefully I can accomplish that by the end of the weekend. But with them around, they want to know your idea and they just want to get in your way. Climb up the ladder, they'll throw stuff at you, harass you. See how I'm getting a good move on, pull at things, throw things at you for no reason. Then the mother's just sitting there in the phone. Get out of my goddamn way in business and clean that goddamn scum hole up. Yeah, we could be having a couple lurkers in here. I wish the YouTube app would show me more who's tuning in or not. I need a big upgrade with things. I'm gonna double check it. YouTube. 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 Talk to it till I'm dizzy hand. Man, I appreciate it so much. Oh my God. Awesome, buddy. Okay. Show me all this stupid clickbait. Okay, I can scroll down and see who's been there. Buckos, Virgo Lover, Virgo Lover. Our previous conversations. Okay. Yep, the Devil's Reject. JT's comments. Yeah, it's hard for him to hold and do things. Yeah, I realize where he's trying to be calm. It's a lot of effort to go through that when he's handicapped at the time. No, it doesn't show when Pro Painter entered. And it doesn't show. It only shows the four of y'all. It shows you, Virgo Lover. It shows when JT was there. It shows when Devil's Reject was there. It doesn't show when Pro Painter was there. And it shows when Bakos was there. Oh, okay. Excuse me. It does show when Pro Painter was there. So somehow, when this had 8 or 9 people, and it shows Virgo Lover, Bakos, Devil's Reject, JT, and Pro Painter, somehow, when there was 8, 9 viewers, it's not putting 3 or 4 of those other viewers on there. So somehow they're sneaking and spying on me. All up in my business stuff. It is. And I know you watch through YouTube, and that's why I was glad that I was able to make you a moderator. Because you know what to do. If someone's on there cussing, making a bad comment, putting you a bad name. I know when I went to my nephew's thing and tried to block him that one day, and it's like, well, guess who's back? Well, how was he able to get back in there? And then if you're the moderator, you should be able to totally, like, not allow, or it only gives me the option to, let me tell you the options it gives me. Pin message, report, remove is what I did. Put user in a timeout. Hide user on this channel. And then it says remove moderator, which I'm not. I'm just looking at the options that it gives me. Yep. I'm not sure what we want to do when you need to get a troll or get somebody away from there. Yeah. I'm not sure what's... Because if you put them on a timeout, what is that going to do for the person? If you remove him, you definitely don't want to hide the user, because then he'd be there like a ghost still spying on you. I don't know what pin a message means. I hope this don't bother anything when I try to back out of this menu. Okay, cool. And then when I enter, chat publicly as Donald, if you and I are watching it, watch. Normally it will give me as another viewer. But, hey, everyone. Thank you for viewing. For viewing. Oh. And then when I enter that, yeah, see, it shows two guys are on it now. See, it shows I'm there with you, and my comment popped up. So, I don't know. Maybe there's things on a video that I can watch when I get a little YouTube time and watch. Because I subscribe to other people, and I watch other good YouTube videos, and I follow a lot of people through YouTube, and I guess I'll just ask YouTube, when I'm at the menu screen where it block, remove, moderator, what does specifically each thing that I pick for who's viewing me, what does it actually do to that viewer while it's live? That is pretty strange. Pretty strange. Okay. I'm going to back out of the phone so it doesn't create a lot of bologna and cheese. Okay, back out all that. That shouldn't change anything. And I hate it when I gotta like redo settings, redo that. I had to reconnect the phone to the PlayStation to connect back to the YouTube. I'm like, it's always been connected. What do you mean the phone ain't connected to what's going on? Why do I gotta redo it? I got a snake somewhere that's on the other side of it. I definitely got a snake. Gotta find out how to get them. Yeah, we're at the top of the hour here. You got your good dinner planned for tonight? I don't know what kind of dinner plan they got here. I know they made I think they call a manicotti or a stuffed shell mix. A little bit of that's left over. Cool, yeah, that's always good. Good pancakes, scrambled eggs. Yeah, a little bit of bacon or sausages. Get you some juice or a little coffee in you. I just don't like getting burned out on eating all that spaghetti item. If we had spaghetti one night and then you're eating a spaghetti item, 3-4 days out of the week, man, let's change it up a little. Oma cooked a beautiful meatloaf last week. Big, big meatloaf. Fresh mashed potatoes. A bunch of good fresh veggies. Then the next day I did like meatloaf sandwich. Well, because your body needs that too. And this is the time of year, at least where I'm at, we got to get beans in us. We got to get beans and beans for our gases that we need. We need those beans to break us down. I normally don't do coffee until it gets cold. I do maybe a cup or two a week. Other than that, I try to drink a little juice. I've been laying off the cold cereal with milk. When it gets real bad and cold, I do a lot of oats. Oats are very good in the morning. Raisins, oats, a little bit of like chopped up walnut, then add a light dosage of milk to kind of cream it up a little. And oatmeal is a big thing. You got to eat beans and oats. Yep. A big thing. Good oats, 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 oats. I try not to get a lot of the sugary type of oats. Kind of regular. And then I'll add that stuff to it. Raisins. I got a big bag of mixed chopped nuts for when you make holiday cookies. And normally when they're not, play me like an asshole, treat me like an asshole. Normally it helps, I feel, how it helps my diet. I really like to, if you want to get something good, look on YouTube to different bean salads, like 3-bean salad, 5-bean salad. Make you a good homemade cold bean salad, and you use apple cider vinegar. I use cherry tomatoes. I chop them in half. I get those baby carrots, and I'll cut those in nice little pieces. I'll take 2 or 3 good celery stalks, cut them in pieces. I'll throw them at the bottom of a bowl with about a cup and a half of apple cider. Then you want to get good fresh herbs. I think you can put a little thyme in it, add a bay leaf or 2 in it, but you kind of want to fine chop that up. Mix that apple cider, those vegetables at the bottom of the bowl first. And then what I do, I'll go to the pantry up there, because we've got a pretty healthy food pantry, and any bean not the dry beans, but the beans in a can. I'll get a red kidney bean, a dark red, a black bean, a garbanzo bean, a green bean. I'll strain the liquid out first. I'll get a colander for spaghetti noodles, get the water ice cold, dump the beans in there, and I'll kind of hand rinse them. Then I'll add one of those cans of beans at a time, and I'll take a spatula, and I'll slowly blend them in with the spatula with the apple cider vinegar and the veggies. And then once you get all your beans in there, you can use a big salad bowl or a big pan for boiling noodles. And then when you get that in there, they say either put them in those plastic storage containers or put them in mason jars. And I'll normally make a big mason jar for Newt to put in his lunch fridge at work. He has like a little mini fridge at work. And I explained to him, hey man, we got to get our beans in us, our apple cider. We need those toxins in us. Even if you really don't like it, just put a little bit on your plate with your lunch. And that's when I have one made. That's normally what I eat for lunch when I have one made. I'll get one of the jars or the plastic containers. I'll take 2 or 3 big tablespoons of it out of the jar, put it on a paper plate or something, and scarf it down for lunch. A real good cold, light lunch after the oats. And then I know I got good oats in me, and then those good beans and apple cider to break down my toxins. And then they suggest, just whatever you normally want to dig into for dinner, eat what the hell you want to for dinner. It is just, you want to keep a proper balance. You got to get beans in you. They say it. Beans, lentils, beans, rice too. All kinds of different rices. Wild rice, long grain rice, yellow rice, all kinds of different rices are good. Yes, absolutely, absolutely. Even a couple tablespoons of that every day. Just 1 or 2 of those. Yep, it's very good to help you out. And what helps with that apple cider is while it's in there, in those jars, it keeps any of that stuff from stagnating or going to rot. I mean, you can keep that mason jar in a cool, root cellar or the back end of your fridge. I'll normally have about 4 or 5 of them lined up in the back end of the garage fridge, and they'll sit there for like a good 3-4 months, and the one I'll prepare for Newt probably lasts him about a good month, because he ain't eating the whole jar. He only needs 2 or 3 good tablespoons of it. And it's good to get that celery stick, the carrots, the tomatoes. Definitely, like you're saying, with all that good fresh apple cider, it's good cold beans. It's very good stuff. But every time I want to make one up there, I gotta make noodles. There's no counter space. Get the fuck out of the way. You don't like the way it looks? Clean it up. I'll clean it up, and then they'll bogart it. Get the fuck out. We're in here first. So you unruly, inconsiderate people. You wait for me to clean it up, make it neat, and if I were you people want to destroy and mutilate it. Why? Do the same shit to my mom. I told her to do dishes before I leave. I told you to wipe down and clean these countertops.
If you don't like the fucking way I did it, you fucking clean it up, bitch.
She's been around on the phone.
Oh yeah, can we have some liquor now? Can we have that?
Like, I mean, you can't drink and chain smoke cigarettes and run around with a damn phone every day. You gotta eat before you intoxify yourself. You hear the conniption fit. Look at him aggravating the dog now. Got her aggravating Newt again. And kicking at his door. Come here, Tiggy. Stomping, running up and down the stairs. You hear it. Inconsideration. In everybody's business. You know what? That dog does not deserve all that racket going on. And it's always about her littlest kid, the mixed kid, Leo. Yeah, got him cussing, got him mad, raising his blood pressure up. He'll tell him, okay guys, I'm laying down. I gotta be out the door by 5:15. I'm laying down. You know what time I lay down? Be quiet, please. Wait, 5. It's like they know when he's asleep. Then they're stomping up and down the floor, opening the door, slamming it. Then they do the same crap to me. They'll be staring into holes they kicked in all the door. Hush, lights off. Then they'll run down the stairs. 1:30, 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock at night. She did the ignorant crap last night. I lay down right as soon as I start getting to sleep.
I gotta find a way how to fuck out of this.
She's on the phone, got the phone blaring all this no good street music. She's in there cooking 4 o'clock in the morning. And I'm so good about playing it by ear, I don't even gotta look at it. I'm like, now why is she doing this the minute I shut the lights off? Same thing with the Christmas lights. Why are you biting off of me? I do a shower. You walk down the store behind my back, grabbed a whole tote box full of lights, lay it in the middle of the floor of the hallway when I open the bathroom door. And you're in there doing this with Christmas lights everywhere. I said, now why are you in here playing around with Christmas lights when I did it? Trying to kick at you. Yeah, the kids running around doing this. It made you flinch. I said, you know the reason I'm flinching back? Is staring at my shoulder now? Because you're acting ignorant. I know if I put my hands on you, what your mother's gonna do. And then she'll go in there and get mad and hope goddamn Mark or Newt acts bad to him.
Get mad at him for me.
Aggravating the dog. Kick at the dog. It's never ending. Never ending voodoo. Never ending. A lot of it's about that Leo sign. It is. Arrogant. My little nephew that's mixed is a Leo. His dad is a Leo. My middle sister is a Leo. Her husband is a Leo. My oldest niece is a Leo. She's screaming, yelling at me.
I need my $5 clothes washed.
She don't want no clothes washed. till I started doing my laundry today.
I don't give a fuck your laundry's. I'll come in there and throw it all over the fucking floor. I got somewhere to go. Well, fuck that. Give me my laundry. We'll go to the trailer.
How can they say they're not supposed to be at the trailer? My middle sister and her husband's a Leo. My middle sister, her husband's a Leo. She has a Leo and she has a daughter that's a Leo. And today's my oldest niece's birthday. It's 2020. She was born in 2000. She turned 20 years old today. Have to put no one's business out, but I'm going to stop at that. That's her personal decision. Basically, she left the home. She graduated. She does hairdressing and stuff. But she ran off with what she's in a relationship. Let's just put it like that. What she's in a relationship with. And she's living in Baltimore, Maryland. So we got the little kid, his daddy, my niece, my middle sister, her husband, her second oldest daughter, and it's a Leo festival. They're the fire sign. They're wanting to put a fire up everyone's butt. They gotta be in the limelight of everyone. If it ain't their way, they're gonna take it. They're gonna get aggressive. They're gonna get angry at people till it's their way. They destroyed his house so much, Newt had company, and he can't even sit in his living room. He has to sit at like a, you know those bed benches that have cushions on them? He has to sit at the edge of his bed and watch TV in his room. When he sees them, I had to help him put a padlock on his door, where he has to padlock his door, and then they're there kicking at the door, rattling at the knob, just like what they do. Want you to stare and roll your eyes around your shoulder. Want me to yell at my Tiggy! Man, Jesus Christ, man. Beat and kick it up. Why? They didn't want me to go out there and start cussing like how Newt was. And her mom was just sitting there. Yeah! Now they're doing the goddamn ignorant shit to the dog and this goddamn door. Get me cussing around, acting the way you were. You goddamn people are so goddamn inconsiderate. You're inconsiderate. Ain't every goddamn thing about you goddamn Leos. You're glad you got your grandfather yelling like that. You're glad you got the dog barking like that. You're glad you got someone acting out their goddamn face and head. And you're rolling around having a smile in your mouth, ain't you? You know what needs to happen to all your Leos? Y'all need to tie your tails in a knot and fight each other to death. Tiggy, You're gonna give you a goddamn heart attack. You think that goddamn dog deserves that in the couch? Mind your business, lady. Kicking at the door, stabbing at it. That door, I'm going to take a picture of that door. That door is barely on its hinges. I wasted so much wood and screws on that door, and they kick and they punch at it. Wasted all my wood where I had to screw a tote box lid to it. Then they're with bow and arrows, shooting it through the goddamn hole. Covered it up with 3 rolls of duct tape already. Then they're poking their holes at it, jabbing butcher knives at it. You hear her.
Well, I'm gonna go fuck up now. Who's down with a fuck up now? Out of your mouth now.
They don't care.
I'd roll around in your face. I got caught lying again. Leo the lion again. Leo the lion again. I'm a lion. Hear me roar. Hear me beat at your door. Hear me stomp at your floor. I ain't there. I ain't doing that. I'm gonna steal yours.
Inconsiderate. Inconsiderate. You got all that energy, all that tragic F word. Why don't you put it to goddamn sterilizing and cleaning that goddamn house? You don't gotta care for a Thanksgiving. Mind your own goddamn business. Mindless goddamn biting off people. Who am I biting off now? Stop treading on me, you snake. You're the one acting ignorant. Look how ignorant you act. God dang that ignorant. You got that dog growling and upset. You that goddamn ignorant. I'm gonna walk the dog and you're goddamn playing with his asshole too. You don't even know the goddamn meaning of the words you talk.
Faggot! Nigger!
It goes to show you, you act like just what you came from. You act like just what you came from. Apple don't fall far from the tree. Follow my knee. Follow my hip. Follow my arm. Fall trash everywhere when it gets cleaned up. What are you going to do when I walk that Bible in front of your face and I say Jesus Christ to you? Everything out of your head's foul. That's you. Foul people. Look Look at the goddamn living condition you people live in. That's why you want to bite off me. That's why I want to eat and act the way he puts his clothes on. You live and act the way who you are. But go scratch the bottom of your chin and think about that. Use your own imagination. Tiggy, raise somebody else's blood pressure. God damn. Yeah. You're the mother cheering them on.
Do you talk to anybody like that? Kick out the door. Go down there and bite him.
You know everything what you just done? You can be locked up for assaulting people. Yeah, go imagine that. Being little delinquents, assaulting people, and vandalizing things. Go imagine that. And see how we got 2 other viewers? Can you see who else is viewing on the comment reel? I bet you it's them. Their mother with her spy person sitting in there. And it shows 3 people on my screen. 3 people. Only your comments are coming through. We gotta find out how they're getting in there spying. We really gotta find out. YouTube. Yep. See? There you go, right there. Boom. Boom. Please contact. See? Visit the YouTube Safety Center for more information on how to protect yourself. Report Mr. Christian Schroeder. I reported them. Yep, I hit report. Assault, threatening. Now he's going to get monitored by the whole YouTube community.
We can make a new account, retard!
You want this? We want that. When you get your PS5, I want to steal it. No.
Accidentally hit the remove button on your name.
Stop,
Let's see. Top of the hour, and it made everybody in the space unhappy. I accidentally pushed a button on your name when I was looking at the list. I accidentally pushed remove because it got me so goddamn aggravated. I'm glad to see you're back here. And all those comments today, why are all three of those comments, those people doing that? Yeah. There you go. I'm backing out of here because this is going to be an endless curse all day tonight. An endless curse. Yep, an endless curse.